In general, when it comes to education, as you've seen throughout, my blog, my videos, my YouTube, you name it, I am very, very liberal with the children. I'll give them a rule, I'll give them a game, but at the end of the day, I say, you know what, go right ahead, do whatever you want anyway. There are a few things that I'm very strict about, and now that we're doing a lot of spelling and writing, the one thing that I'm very strict about, as you can see here, is with the pen, and that is holding the pen, and I'll tell you why. Number one, good habits. Writing is something, hopefully, I know that a lot of people end up with the computers, but writing is still a big part of our society, and I want them to have good habits from day one and not to develop bad habits. Another reason why writing is important, again, it is so much easier to teach good habits than it is to break them out of a bad habit. I've seen kids in the classroom, I don't know what they kind of like took it, like, I don't even know how their hands were placed, and oh my goodness, my hand hurts, my wrist hurts, I'm in pain. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, well, I know you're in pain because your muscles aren't supposed to be used that way. So, if a child, let's say, cannot hold a pen right, I'll be like, you know what, no big deal. You could still practice spelling using a movable alphabet. You could still practice spelling using sandpaper letters, or let's say letter formation, or whatever it is. There are so many ways to practice, but once a child is ready to hold it correctly, that's when the pen comes in. So I'm going to show you how we hold the pen correctly, and I'm going to give you a tip that I saw in a classroom and the kids just loved it. So to hold the pen, you pick it up like this. The back two fingers are bent in, and the pen is resting on the middle finger, and the child, it's very important, you see the palm of the hand over here, the bottom, has to be resting on the paper, in this case table, and just use the pointer and the thumb to kind of guide the pen along. So you're using the pointer and the thumb to guide the pen, and the bottom, the palm is writing, and it's kind of, as you're writing, just kind of sliding along, helping with the movement. Really easy, and really shouldn't cause muscle issues here or pain. Obviously in the beginning it might when the child wants to write longer, but here's a few other tips. Number one, I've seen children squeeze this so hard and they're pushing down and their knuckles turn white, and oh my gosh, one child specifically, she was in so much pain, I felt so bad. So gently you can have them go round and round a few times, gently, softly, gain control. I could be still and still write a few words and slide along, write a little bit more and slide along, so on and so forth. So here's what I saw in one classroom to help the children kind of pick up the pen properly. She told them to make a fist and have a bubble, and the bubble would pop, like pop, pop, pop. And she would have the children pop the bubble a few times, and the kids loved it because at the young age, who doesn't love popping bubbles? And as you could see, hey, I'm popping a bubble, we're having fun, but in reality, we're working on the grasp for the pen, and then slowly, pick it up, put it down, you name it, and eventually the children were told to take one hand, open, take the bubble, pop it, and close it again, and before long, they were writing with correct hand posture. So again, there are very few things that I'm very strict with the children on that they must do correctly, and holding a pen is something that they must do. But it'll really build important skills. So check out the link below in the comment box below, description box below, because I have videos, all of them, on Literacy Tuesday. We've gone through a lot of fun ways to practice spelling, and I'm also going to leave a link to these pens. I am a full believer that if the kids love what they're holding or using, that's where the fun comes in. And I actually have this set of pens here. I love it. The kids love it. It writes nicely, and it comes with tons and tons of beautiful colors. This company has a few sets, so I'm going to leave a link to all of them below because you know what? Why not? Happy writing.